Welcome guys. Thank you for watching my video. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. And please note that this is not a financial advice, and that you should not base any decision on this information that this dude is actually giving you. So with that, let's talk about what is before us. We want to talk about Zebi. So Zebi is a platform that is seeking to change the way data is being collected, the way data is being shared, and then the way data is being accessed. So how will they do that? They want to put things like land registries, health record, employers and promotion records, anything that has to do with data. They want to put it on the blockchain. So they are using India as a case study, that India's data is projected in the next 2 years to increase at an astronomical dimension. And with this, there comes some challenges. First, challenges with traditional institutions not being able to actually prevent the issues of data tampering, hacking, and all those stuffs. And then another issue again is the government failure with regulations. So you can see what actually applies in one place may not actually apply in another place. That is one of the things. So how do we now solve such a complex problem? So Zebi, they already have one patent that they've already filed. Then they are also pursuing another patent also. So, and they've already signed a partnership to put land registries in one of the states that has, in India, that has 50 million people. So that is one of the things they're actually seeking to do. So who will be consisting of the Zebi network? So you have the Zebi chain and then the Zebi gateway. So the Zebi chain has to do with data centers that are placed at maybe different institutions like universities, health centers, maybe any place where data can actually be collected. So that is how they want to actually go about it. And then you have the Zebi gateway. So the Zebi gateway, you have the Zebi chain, They're building this stuff like a web API, and then maybe also like a software. So you can access this thing just like you have a website, like you can access the Zebi, the Zebi network. Very easy. So the front end will be the web, like a web app or that, and the back end is going to be blockchain. So who will be part of the network? We have individuals whose data, maybe they are storing the data there or whatever they want to do there. Then you have the data providers. So data providers has to do with institutions that are actually generating data of one form or the other, and then those are actually storing data. So like universities, they generate data maybe of the students and wherever. And then you have the data requesters. So these are people who maybe want to do research or advertisers, just whatever reasons they want to use the data for. So these are some people that actually consist of it. So there's a democratic way they can actually access the system and then get this data. And then you'll be talking about the business model. What business model would they be following? So the software that they actually provide, it will be a premium software. Yeah, they will be charging you maybe on a monthly basis. And then for every transaction, maybe a request or that you, the person, the data provider, the data requester will be paying. And then they have they have a pretty solid team. You can see some of the teams so far. So you want to look at their roadmap. So they just started in 2018, though they've actually had one of the deals with the government to put this stuff into their system. And if you look into their roadmap, they have a very, very pretty ambitious roadmap that they're actually pursuing from now to maybe 2013 or that. One of the things as an investor you should be interested in, maybe they have passed, okay, if they've been able to secure a deal with a state that has 50 million, a population of 50 million people. Do you know what is that? My country, Nigeria, has, like say, almost 200 million people. We're talking about 1/4 of it. So if you're able to secure such thing, land, we're talking about land. Now, this is not land that you see everywhere. No. So like when I go through some of the platforms, most of the platforms you see, blockchain, this and that, they are very good techs, but many of these platforms launching ICOs or already finished launching ICOs, they don't have that. There's no marketing. There's no. You must be able to, after you develop the tech, you make it easy for users. Not only you make it easy for users, you want to tell as much people. You want to speak with government. You want to speak with different institutions to actually tell them, I have this stuff. It can actually be used and all that. So that is for Zebi. And then moving on, we have another ICO I want to bring to your notice. It's called Coolcousin. Now, why I like Coolcousin? You want to say Coolcousin is like the Airbnb of tourist guide. Now, you want to look into this platform first. One of the reasons why you want to look into this platform. Now, listen, this is not a financial advice, but you want to put an interest in this platform. Even though you did not invest in this platform, you one way or the other you want to use this platform, maybe for your travel and all that. So, not that what this platform is doing, not that it's very, very unique. There are other people who are doing similar things, but what they're offering is very, very unique. There are many agencies, maybe TripAdvisor or some other agencies you go to, you see people commenting and giving you some reviews about some certain places or some other stuff. You know that. Now, there is one thing that can actually happen. Many of this information may not be true. That is one possibility that could actually happen. Then another thing again is, there is this issue that somebody can just provide a guide and says, okay, if you want to go to, you're coming to point A, you're coming to maybe London or England. This is where you can find this, where you can find this, is where you can find this. But what about we have a system where you have a person, not information you see online. You have a person that is ready, just like you have Airbnb, that you know after you booked your apartment with Airbnb, you know fully well that this is the place. You can put it on your Google map and then tell maybe when you get there, you take the cab and you say the cab, please take me to this place, and you will see a phone number that you can actually call and all that. That is for the housing side of it. What about you now have a person who can take you around, who will be who will be a cousin to you in where you are going to, who will walk you through different places and tell you the do and the don'ts of this place. Why? Because you can see everything there. Though there are many articles that tell you, travel guides, everything you need to know about Romania, everything you need to know about London. But listen, you need the person. And that is why, listen, that there are times when I was very, very young, we have to go, maybe you want to, my parents takes me to go and see my aunt or my uncle or a brother in one city or the other. You go there, we share together, we move from place to place. It's more different than you just going to that city. If you go to that city, all you maybe just happen is maybe stay in a hotel or you just be on your own and all that. No, you have a person who you can trust. So you'll be asking, okay, what about if this person betrays me and all that? No, everything is going to be in the system. The system registers before a person becomes a cousin. The system knows. It passes the person through some filters everything and say, okay, this is the person. Because what about if the person that is the cousin betrays this person and puts them into a situation that maybe they lose their life and all that? What actually happened? How do we verify that? So those are some of the stuff many of these platforms are actually put into consideration. So Coolcousin, very, very simple. Without letting talk, a Coolcousin is a business that is already in use that connects locals. That connects local. You already know what locals mean. Those who are the indigens, or they may not be indigens. Those who are the habitats of such locality, who knows the in and the outs of the locality. Those are the ones who will tell you this is the cap to take. This is where to get this. This is how to avoid this. We live in a dangerous world. Not only are we living in a dangerous world, we are living in a world where there is too much information that first you don't even know what to choose from. So you need someone to actually guide you. That is what Coolcousin is all about. So they've already had success story. They've been on the media. Listen, not even on the media. They are different places. And when I was doing my study, the rate at which they are expanding from place to place is amazing. It's amazing. So when I see some of the cities they are and all that. When I look into a platform, one of the first things I consider is the team. Oh. Then after considering the team, I want to consider their journey. Do you have a past? Where are you coming from? Those are some of these questions I ask. Do you have a past? Then before I can talk about the tech is good. I'm not arguing about tech, but the question is, who is in your team? Can you secure this? Do you have a working business already? You know that. If you've not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button. And do have a very good day.